What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. For new viewer, what's good? Make sure that thumbs up, subscribe, and be part of this gang, because this gang is the gang of all gangs, period. So it is almost 11 in the morning, and right now I'm currently supposed to go to the PO box real quick, come back so that we can go to the studio. But I'm like, let me hurry up and dish out some more content for y'all while he got the baby. So I'm about to read some pages and let's see what happens. Last passage, I was talking about how I had to save up X amount of money for my anniversary trip, which is in 4 months, but I only got a job that's paying me $30 an hour. Anyways, moving on. This is Wednesday, April 24, 2013. Dear HK, guess what class I'm in? Business, SMH. It's so freaking boring and cold in here all the darn time. Oh well, I feel so sick right now. It's the school lunch, I know it is. Today was breakfast for lunch. Ratchet pancakes, sausages, and hash brown. So dry. Ooh, I hated that. What was y'all, if the comments are on, what was y'all worst lunch day when it was lunch and you're like, ugh, you hated it? Mine was for sure the pancakes, sausages, and hash browns, because I'm not even a big breakfast person, to be honest. But yeah, it was pancakes, sausages, and hash brown, dry as fuck. Yesterday I got heartburn off of it. We had shrimp and mac and cheese. Huh? Ew. Oh my god, I hate thinking / talking about hair because I get so excited. Need to get 20-inch Peruvian curly hair bundle that I can put clips in. The website that's the best and cheapest is blank. No free promo, honey. I would have by now, but I got to save and give $520-ish to my babe so that we can have an anniversary to remember. It's gonna break me, but I can't allow him to pay more than what he is. Hopefully someone can get it for me for my birthday. Well, I don't know what I was talking about, but okay. Dear HK, this is 2 days later. So I'm in first hour economy with Mr. Duncan right now. He's lecturing us as always. He's talking about how to interpret and know what the text says / means. I'm waiting for the end of second hour because I'm going on a trip with Upward Bound. I forgot what it is, but I don't care. I just need a break from class. I wonder who's all going. Hopefully my fake wifey Leah, because everybody knows me but no one actually talks to me, like texting and stuff like Leah, which is hardly ever because she hardly talks to me. Oh wow, I remember that era. Ain't that a funny little interesting story. Dear HK, this is 4 days later. I'm in 5th hour now. Man, am I nervous / frustrated. Cinco de Mayo is right around the corner and the school wants us Hispanics to make a dance for the assembly, but instead of Cinco de Mayo we have to do it Wednesday. Ugh. If I didn't help them with the dances in the 8 counts, they'd be in big trouble, which they were. They just found a song and has to stick to it since they got half of it figured out already. So we was looking for songs and they picked one, and then like we wasted so many times and so many days like trying to find a dance, and we wanted to change it, but it's like we already got half the dance down type stuff. But they changed the song literally like 10 times. Oh well, at least I'm not dancing. I just feel bad for them. Well, I'll let you know how it goes. Did I ever talk about it? Nope, I never talked about it. But yeah, it sucked the whole time at the assembly. Like they had like 5 to 15 minutes, I don't know, it felt really long, and the whole freaking time they played a song and it was a completely different song than what they said they were gonna do. They were just doing their basic 2 2 2 pop, 1 2 3 pop with a partner the whole time in a circle. Anyways, I'm glad I didn't do that. Okay, this is Thursday, May 2nd. I'm super hungry and sad right now. My babe and I got into it yesterday, and guess how it started? I was talking to, did I name this girl? I think I did name this girl. I have to go back to the story time. Anyways, I was talking to this girl and I said F-U-C-K. Shaking my head. I immediately apologized about 4 to 6 times, but he wasn't taking it. Everyone knows how much I hate repeating myself. On top of that, it was like super hot outside, so that wasn't good. Anyways, it lasted longer because he didn't want to drop it. But yeah, it basically ended bad because his phone was dying, and I was just finished telling him how I've always or sometimes felt like all controlled. Then I stopped talking, and then I picked up later and I said I'd say the rest, but I got interrupted by something. So like a year and some change later, I was reading my diary, I guess. Whatever I could remember, I would like put a little note. So this says, damn, I can't believe it used to be like this. This was so little. I'm talking about the situation. So like, he used to always say, oh, I hate girls that cuss. That's so unattractive and this, that, the third. So we would get into an argument about me cussing and stuff. But anyway, okay, so this is 6 days later. It says, dear Hello Kitty. So I'm like so behind in work right now, but I can catch up for sure. But let me update you real quick. So yesterday I was supposed to get my cartilage and belly button pierced, but my mom was too lazy to come, even though she didn't have to do anything except sign the darn papers. But whatever, at least I'm going today. But I gave my boyfriend $425 so far for the tickets to Orlando, Florida, to this place. So was that what we were gonna do in our anniversary? I don't know. I know I'm gonna have it in time, but man, when I cashed them checks to give all of it up, I was so hurt. The most money I've ever had at a time and earned completely gone that fast. Aww. Anyways, whatever, it better be effing amazing. I swear it better be. Anyways, I'll update you later. Then I have another sticky note, and I said, so glad we didn't do this. We ended up going to Cedar Point. Had a blast at Cedar Point. I don't remember that, so it couldn't have been that amazing. Dear HK. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna pick up in a little bit because I have to use the bathroom really bad. So I'm gonna go to the post office, come back, and then I'm just gonna do it inside the house. So I'm gonna see you in a second. Boy, did I not almost make it to the post office and back home without letting it rip on myself. I'm back home. If you hear the baby. Anyways, that's TMI. Let's get started. Okay. Dear Hello Kitty, Tuesday, May 14, 2013. My babe's birthday was yesterday. I'm pretty sad I couldn't be with him, but at least I went to drop him off at stupid college the day before, which was Mother's Day, by the way. I feel really bad for not being able to spend that day with her. My family even went to see my grandma. Oh yes, I'll talk about my mom. My mom was really upset, but it didn't get bad. I bought my boyfriend 3 shirts and some boxers for his birthday, but yeah, it was good because I was nice the whole day. It was good because I was nice the whole day, so he loved that too. Wow, when you're broke and some t-shirts and some boxers just gotta do. Shout out to the young relationships that ain't gotta worry about money and could just get each other lots of stuff. Anyways, dear HK, this is 2 days later, May 16th. Happy anniversary and birthday to Junior. Oh, so like I was celebrating, you know, when you first in a relationship, you just say happy anniversary every month on that specific day until it's like the next year. Yeah, that was me. So it's a happy birthday, happy anniversary and birthday to Junior, which is my little brother, the one that my mom adopted, which is technically my cousin, but by paperwork, my little brother. The day started off bad because James and I were arguing about my future, and he disagrees with me not going to a 4-year college. I would go if what I loved, for an example, cosmetology. So basically I'm saying, well, if cosmetology school required me to go to 4 years, then I would go. Anyways, these are some things I wanted to do more research about. 1, graphic designer. 2, animation. 3, cosmetology. 4, culinary arts. And 5, dental hygienist. That's what I want to do so far. So like I guess that's the stuff I was looking into as far as 4-year college, or I don't know if you have to go to 4 years. I don't remember looking into it, but that's what I want to do so far, and so many classes to take to learn new things and see what I like most. School isn't really my thing. Dear Hello Kitty, this is a few days later. So I'm really stressing and cannot focus for anything. This is what I get for procrastinating so freaking much. I'm going to fail English again. My essay is supposed to be about effing sports, like back then, and relate it to one or all the, and I stopped talking. What? Like, dear future me, if you're gonna write, make sure you write in complete sentences, because some of this don't make sense. Then my best friend wrote in it, so like this is definitely the time where we were still reading each other's diaries and stuff, and we would write in each other's diary, and she wrote attacking her diaries. So yeah, bye. She had really good handwriting. So this is the next day or something. I said, dear HK, James and I broke up about 2 days ago, but he was contacting me every way possible. So we talked and stuff, but I don't think we got much accomplished. It all started because I said I used to hate his name. If y'all knew his name, y'all would be like, I understand. But anyways, I said that I hated his name. Yes, that's what escalated us to breaking up, SMH. And the thing about it is that we were just playing around and he got all serious and stuff. He said, I hate you, out of anger. So he was mad that I said I didn't like his name. And he was like, why didn't you tell me this? And I'm like, that's not something you tell somebody. Like, oh, I hate your name. Like, I just don't like your name. I don't hate it. It's not a pleasing name. And then I stopped and I said, OMG, like literally the whole paper. OMG. I forgot to tell you that my best friend is here. I went to Atlanta to see her graduation last week. 13-hour drive there and 16-hour drive back. Shake my head. She's so lucky. I love her. Wow, I remember that, like bits and pieces. I just remember me coming from Michigan to Atlanta. That was my first time in Atlanta, but I mean, I was just here to come see her graduate. Anyways, I don't even care because she's here in Michigan now. Not only isn't she in Grand Raggedy, but she lives literally 7 houses away. We were shocked and so excited because no matter what's going on between us, we're only a few steps away. I'm actually at her house right now. Aww. Last week of school and tomorrow's my last day because I only have 1 more exam left. Algebra 2, which I'm kind of sort of iffy about taking because I forgot a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, I forgot we can use a note card. Thoughts? My best friend lost my eraser, SMH. Then I started talking again. My best friend is taking a shower and I want to sit in the bathroom and talk to her. But her family would probably be like, what the heck y'all doing, LOL. Dang, y'all know y'all best friends when y'all sitting in the bathroom talking to each other. Why is it so blurry? Y'all, we used to send each other nudes and hype each other up because we'd just be like, somebody gotta appreciate this. I'm so dead. Okay, next passage. June 6th. Yay, I'm finally done with school, baby. So happy, officially starting summer with my sis, my best friend. First step is to get a job, especially my best friend because I can babysit while I search for a job. And she doesn't have school since she graduated. Woo woo. Anyways, I just got done taking my last exam, hoping I got at least a B. I'm pretty sure I did though. I'm too afraid to look at my GPA though, sigh. Next year, I'm going hard for real, not trying to mess up next year. I need to take a shower real quick and take a nap. Maybe my best friend and I need to hit up the mall or something and put in some application. Thought, oh my gosh, I saw my best friend a whole week so far. Now we got the rest of our lives. And then she said, yay, when she hacked my diary. Then I said, oh, and me and James are arguing about dumb stuff again after we supposedly broke up 3 days ago or something like that. Wow, we argue a lot. The next day, happy National Best Friends Day. So I'm in the bed with my best friend. She's spending the night again. James and I were talking and stuff and we're finally home. What? It's like 1 a.m. so basically it's Sunday, but since I haven't slept yet, it's still Saturday. Boy, am I in trouble with my best friend. She basically trying to cuss me out because I told James something that was personal, but I didn't know. You know, it's like when somebody tells you something and they be like, don't tell nobody, and then you're like, well, you gotta tell your significant other. But now I'm more mature. I know better than that. I'm about to go to sleep soon, so ciao. What? Who says that? Okay, the next day. It's about noon. James leaving later today. He wants me to go to the swimming pool at his dad's hotel with him. And then later on the day I said, I just realized that my best friend and I never really went anywhere together. The mall was the second place we've ever been together. The Croc was the first, but we were never alone. I'm answering my best friend's questions to help her understand how great our relationship is so she doesn't stay stressing and thinking with unanswered questions. I gotta make her understand our relationship and my feelings better. That's my job. So my best friend was like a one best friend type of person. She had a past with like neglect and people leaving her. Like she had abandonment issues, so she was like a one best friend type thing. And I never had like a one person who was like my best friend. They had a bunch of different best friends so we can never get super close. So when I found her and she was like that, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So yeah, I had to reassure her like, I'm your bitch. You're my bitch, period. A thought, I would chop James Dangalang off if he ever cheated or did it with her. Wow. so I don't think I'm gonna talk about this. Remind me if I don't read up on it again or give you guys a story time. And then another thought was I'm gonna ask my mom to hurry home so I can leave. I guess I was babysitting. June 10th, after I got out of school, I just had a lot to talk about apparently. Dear HK, mom is trying to kick me out again. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what the F her problem is. She's kicking my brother out too. So my older brother, Armando. Everyone but who should legally be kicked out. All these dang roommates. If she couldn't pay for the house, why the heck did we even move here in the first place? I'm not sure turning 18 is a good thing anymore. I really hope, okay. So I know I said that I was probably 18, but no, this confirms that I was 17. I really hope if I'm still going to high school, I can't get kicked out. She's steady talking about how she's moving and everyone's on their own. I'm so tired of this BS. It started to come up again after the last time James got me home over an hour late. Yesterday was the same story. I was supposed to be home at 8, but of course got home at 9. My mom cussed me out because she had to drag the kids with her because she didn't have me to babysit. I know it was my responsibility to be back, but I told her that James was coming Friday. I saw him for a couple of hours that night, but only because I lied and said I was staying the night at my best friend's. Then I only got to see him a few hours Saturday because he was busy and it was late. I wanted to spend time Sunday, but my mom went to work late and came home late, so when we were finally ready, she only gave me 2 hours. I was sure I was gonna be home at 8 and James knew, but of course that wasn't a priority. I told him to drop me off, but of course he didn't listen, so I got home at 9. So yeah, he was very controlling, as y'all can see. Like, I would tell him things and he would not listen. He would try to tell me how to live my life, what I gotta do for us to be together. Like, he just had all these requirements and stuff, and I'm like, boy. Anyways, my mom wasn't here all day, and so when I came home from the store, she was down my brother's and I's throat. I don't understand. So my brother lived at one point in the basement, then she moved him upstairs to where the roommates used to stay. Right now, I'm a fourth into the diary. By the way, my best friend is here and I know she wants to help and feels bad, but sometimes I need my space and don't like when people are in my face or ask a lot of questions. At least I know she's concerned though. So my best friend was there while my mom was yelling at me and my brother and stuff. So this is a few days later, Tuesday, June 11th. Dear HK, in exactly 1 month, I'll be 18. Still a little bit nervous. Anyways, I locked myself in my room all day again. Okay, so like to avoid all the drama and stuff, I used to just lock myself in the room. I think at this time I had an iPod. Like, my boyfriend got me an iPod so that we can communicate and FaceTime and stuff. So I just be on the phone with my best friends all day, venting, talking about piercings, you know, stood in a child's place. But anyways, so I locked myself in my room all day again. It's so funny because yesterday I bought a beanbag and I put it in my closet, so now I'm in my closet all this time and Xavier's like, hello, can you come outside? Like, you're just in there. It's really weird, but like, that's how I've been. And like, I think I'm in there because that's what makes me feel comfortable, like just in a small spot by myself, collecting my thoughts, just in my zone. That's what I would do at my house, and then that's what I would do when I was to live in other people's houses, and they didn't like that. But it's like, I'm not being weird, I promise. This is just how I am. I'm an introvert. Anyways, I locked myself in my room all day again. Mom has been in and out of the house all day, and I'm sitting on my bed watching Pretty Little Liars. Nothing and nowhere else to go or nothing to do, right? Wow, I used to watch Pretty Little Liars faithfully. Then I stopped watching because I was like, okay, this is getting too long. How we don't know who A is. Okay, moving on. Friday, June 21st, 2013. I'm sitting in my room. That's hot AF. Nothing seems to work, not even an open window. Yeah, my mom, I don't know if the house didn't have it or not, but there was like no AC, so we would just have to open the window and like let the cold air hit us or get a fan. And like, my room was upstairs, so you know, heat rises and a fan would just blow hot air. It was so bad. I did not miss those days. Now every night the air be blasted and then the heat come on in the morning to wake me up. It's just right, just perfect. So let me continue. Came back from U of M with upward bound mad AF. I felt like they, Mr. Ross, just literally ripped us apart. My mom said yes, I could stay, but he insisted. Talking about it would have made them look bad. So okay, so like we had remember I was talking about Upward Bound, we used to take trips and stuff. So I guess we went to my boyfriend's university, so you know the kids could look around and see what they like and all that stuff. And instead of bringing me back, I was asking my mom like, hey, can I stay? And she said yeah, but he was like, no, what does it look like, we leaving you here, which is annoying, but whatever. Then the next day, Saturday, yeah, I fell asleep in the middle of my thoughts, but I don't want to talk about that. That made me mad AF. Right now I'm in my bed about to figure out what homework I'm gonna do, eat, and then play games. Nothing better to do. I don't know what I'm talking about, and why am I talking about homework in June? Oh, I had online classes. P.2020. Dear Kate, I'm in my freaking bedbug infested room, all paranoid. I do not miss this, boy. Oh my gosh, my best friend and I are trying to yike to panoramic. The fan fell, cracked the F up. I'm dead. I remember that like it was yesterday. We was hot AF, we was in front of the fan and it fell while I was trying to yike. Going to Millennium Park tomorrow with Upward Bound. I was unfortunately forced to go. Then later that night I said, James said that my best friend and I can make our YouTube channel if there's gonna be twerking. I think I meant can't. So my boyfriend said that my best friend and I can't make our YouTube channel if there's gonna be any twerking. A little sad, by the way. It's still the 27th because I haven't slept yet. What am I talking about? These sentences are not making sense and it's making me mad because it's making me sound like I don't know how to read, but no, I clearly don't know how to write. And that's so funny. I was talking about a YouTube channel in 2013. So I think that's when I was like into makeup and stuff, or I was like watching makeup videos and I was trying to get into it, and all those videos are deleted, or most of them are, and I'll be getting so excited like, oh my god, I got 200 followers, oh my gosh, I got 201, and I'm like grabbing everybody's phone and subscribing to myself and all that stuff. Nobody was taking me serious, but look at me now, bitch. Anyways, Saturday, June 29th. Happy birthday, Zena. Zena's my cousin. Happy birthday. I wish I could spend the day with her, but my eye is killing me. Stupid contacts. So I used to sleep and wake up with my contacts all the time. Now I don't do that. James and I have been arguing a lot since about 1. So probably like 1 in the morning or 1 in the afternoon. And it's 4 now. It's not constant, but I think it was actually a good one. I'm really quiet right now because I just want to listen. He told me how his GPA is a 2.1 right now, and I got shook. It may not have been totally my fault, but I know I had something to do with it. I felt really bad because there's consequences for him. Breaking up always comes up to me when stuff like this happens because I don't want to think about stuff like this being my fault, but I'm just being selfish because I know that would just be making things worse. Right now I just want to be quiet and listen because I feel like I don't owe him that much. I kept getting teary-eyed because I hate this feeling. Maybe if he keeps talking, something may come up I need to write, whatever that means. Oh my gosh, I just read it to him and started to cry a little, so I kept pausing. What? Okay, so I'm still in the stage where I'm reading the diaries to them, so I was definitely being a little bit extra. So basically I told him how maybe we should break up so that he can get his GPA up type stuff. Okay, so we're done talking, but we're still on FaceTime while he cooks. I'm just thinking how it's gonna be my birthday in less than 2 weeks. I wonder what I'm gonna do. I know my babe is coming that week and next week because it's the 4th of July weekend. I hope all turns well. Here's some things I wanted / been needing to do once I turn 18. 1, get a debit card. 2, get my nipples pierced. 3, buy / get anything I want. And 4, get my license. Ooh, I do not miss the process of getting a license. Then later on that day, 11 p.m. So I used to write a lot around this time, so I used to just put the times next to like every time that I decided to write. 11 p.m. My best friend is overthinking again. She hasn't for a long time, but it started up again. We're having a serious conversation right now, and it takes time to change, but she's been doing really good so far. I'm trying to make her realize some things and keep her informed. I have to. Then 11:30. My best friend left because I couldn't go to her house and I had to stay. So she wanted to stay, but she hasn't ate. So I said she either goes home and eat or she has to eat here. Then she hacked my diary, so she must have came back. So she said, hi, HK, is it? Yeah, can you let Vanessa know she loves me? She's amazing. And I heard her message last night loud and clear, and that I'm glad she's really trying. Tell her that I love her to the moon and back, and she's stuck with me forever. Make sure she knows this. Okay, bye. PS, and her boobs are squishy like mine. Who knew? Aw. So like we used to talk about, like I said, we used to send each other news, so we used to just talk about each other's boobs, and she used to always, we used to always lay on each other like, yo, you are comfortable. Oh, so this is some juicy stuff. The next passage is some juicy stuff. The perfect way to start the next story time. So if you finished and listened to the whole entire video, I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. To help me out a little bit more, just give it a big thumbs up for you, girl. The next story time should be out tomorrow. Don't quote me on that. But I love you, Nest Gang, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.